I don't think most people really understand how buying real estate in the San Francisco Bay Area and the greater East Bay as a whole is so much different from anywhere else in the state and honestly, anywhere in the entire country. And it's different in a number of ways, but the biggest three differentiators that really separate the East Bay and San Francisco Bay Area housing market versus others are the three C's. C number one being capital. Unless you've grown up here, it's really tough to fathom how much capital and how much money is floating around the Bay Area. The GDP of the San Francisco Bay Area, not California, but the Bay Area alone, is roughly 1.5 trillion. 1.5 trillion, that's more than two times the total GDP of Hong Kong, of Denmark, Norway, Argentina, Sweden. There's more money floating around the Bay Area than most countries. And what this means is that the waiting game is not a winning strategy here. Home values are resilient and they continue to incrementally climb because there's more than enough capital to go around. And before it leaves to Texas or Florida, it'll bounce around. It'll bounce around from San Francisco to Marin, from the peninsula to Silicon Valley, from the East Bay to La Miranda and the 680 corridor. It'll circulate right here in our backyard before it goes out of state. So don't sit on your hands. Don't wait because an '08 like crash or interest rates like we were seeing in 2000 will not be the saving grace in a market like the Bay Area. See, number two is competition. If you look at California on a map, or if you lived here, you understand that the California coast is sandwiched between the ocean to the west and the mountains to the east. And filling in every other nook and cranny are building codes and legislation and red tape that make it extremely difficult to build new homes at scale. And as a result, there's simply not enough houses to go around. For every one listing, there's 10 other buyers to beat out. So, unlike some other places where you go to an open house on Saturday and you think about it on a Sunday and you try to circle back with your realtor on Monday with the decision, here in the Bay Area, that house will be gone by that time. Inventory moves quick and you have to be decisive. When a house fits your criteria and it checks off all of your boxes, or at least most of them, you want to go after it and you want to go after it quick because homes don't last here. Now, C number one and two, the capital and the competition, these make it a bit more difficult to buy real estate here in the Bay Area. But C number three somewhat levels the playing field. California and the San Francisco Bay Area specifically have countless rules and regulations and disclosures that sellers have to strictly abide by whenever they're bringing their home to market. And what this does is it increases the transparency. It provides the open transfer of information so that buyers can make intelligent and informed decisions. And the bottom line is it helps prevent people from being taken advantage of and misled. So although our real estate is pricier than most other places in the country, you do have a lot more protections to lean back on and give you peace of mind as you're home shopping. Hopefully, you found this insightful. I'm a third generation real estate broker and investor based here in the Bay Area, and I look forward to hearing from you. Links in the bio.